And we're back. Welcome back to Pages and Perspectives, episode 3. I am back and I wanted to get into a little bit more about me. So, my last episode, I laid out the foundation of where I was from and what I was doing and my family and school and stuff. So, I kind of ended on Nathan and my family at the time and what everything was how everything was happening. So, on this episode, I kind of want to get a little bit lighter. As we go on, you guys will get to know more and more about me, and I'll throw in a lot of stuff from the past and future, but I want to keep moving forward. I don't want to backtrack too much. So, today I want to go over I had pulled up on YouTube 30 questions you've never been asked before. So, I want to ask myself these questions and give you guys the answers. So, first question. What is the best thing to eat for breakfast? I think it depends on if you're a breakfast person, first of all, because a lot of people aren't breakfast people. So if you do like breakfast, I, and it also depends on your eating habits. Because to eat breakfast nowadays isn't just to eat breakfast. Like people are on special diets, people fast in the morning. So if you eat a bigger breakfast, for me, for example, I wouldn't eat a big lunch and I'd eat a minimal dinner, like not that heavy of a dinner. So breakfast would be the most biggest meal. But then if I eat a lighter breakfast or no breakfast, then I would have a larger lunch and a medium-sized dinner. Dinner is always going to be the smaller portion. So for me, I like to eat a breakfast, a small, a medium sized breakfast, nothing too heavy, light eggs, two scrambled eggs, bacon, or scrambled eggs and sausage, keep it very light, or a croissant with butter, or what is it? I like a bagel with cream cheese, something on the go and light. Sometimes I even do nuts. I definitely have to do a coffee in the morning with my collagen. Collagen has helped me out so much during my getting rid of the mommy, belly, the pregnancy weight. That collagen is the secret fountain of youth. I swear to God, more people need to know about the collagen. So I would eat something like that, like the eggs and bacon or something light. So for me, the best thing to eat for breakfast is two scrambled eggs and two sausage links or a sausage patty. Next question. How are you feeling now, 1 to 10? From 1 to 10, how am I feeling right now? I am feeling like 8. I don't know. That's a vague question. So from 1 to 10, how am I feeling? I think that's a vague question because, what do you mean, how am I feeling? I think I feel like an 8. I'm not sure. All right, next question. How many countries have you visited? Um, I think 4. So let's see. Canada, no, maybe 3. 2. No, 2. I haven't really gone out the country that much. Yeah, 2. I haven't really gone out the country that much. Just Canada and Trinidad. I haven't really, all my travel has been within the United States. I haven't really been able to travel. Back in the days, I didn't really think of travel. So those are future plans, though. Definitely want to travel in the future. Next question. Okay, so it says, what celebrity would you want as a sibling? Um, if I had a celebrity sibling, I think I would want Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj would be like a twin. She's a Sagittarius like myself. She was born up north like myself, even though she's from New York. I'm from Boston. But she's also Trinidadian like myself. Um, and that bitch crazy like me. So I would love her as a sibling. Her a sibling would be I like Doja Cat. I like Shinsia. All my favorite artists. I would like to be their sibling. So I could have access to their music. All right, next question. Let's see. Next question. All right. So, next question. So, what is the last dream you remember having? The last dream I remember having was, I think I was falling. Yeah, sometimes I'll be falling in my dreams and I like twitch. And sometimes I'm like running and I twitch. So, I don't know if that's a problem or not, but I think that was the last dream I had. Next question. Why is your favorite movie your favorite movie? Hmm. Why is my favorite movie my favorite movie? So my favorite movie would have to be a movie I could put on repeat. Mean Girls. Don't ask me why. I'm definitely not a Regina. I'm more of a Katie Heron. But that movie just gets me. It's a classic. When you know a movie from front to back and you can put it on repeat, that movie was just that good. I mean, I don't know how you could beat that movie. But I like all movies too. So I don't know. What's your go-to comfort song? My go-to comfort song is probably any Chris Brown song, any Shinsia song, any Lil Wayne song, any Doja Cat song, any Nicki Minaj. Anybody that I really like, those artists, those are probably my comfort songs. And it depends on what mood I'm in. Like, how do I want to be comforted? Am I sad and I need something sad? So I listen to like some Chris Brown or like, do I need gangsta? Do I need like, oh, I'm gonna mess a bitch up type shit? So do I want Nicki Minaj? Do I want Lil Wayne? Like, I actually embody these artists. I don't know, people be crazy. Oh, Chris Pratt, he's so hot. Yes, he's good looking, but I don't like him because of his looks. I like him because of his artistry. I like him because when I listen to his music, I embody him and I act like I pretend I'm him. When he's like, "Yeah, I fuck a bitch, I do this," and I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I do that too." Like, even Nicki Minaj, she's like, "Yeah, I'm the craziest." Yep, me too, girl, me too. We're both Sagittarius. We are crazy. So I like to embody the characters. So, next question. What is your favorite time of the year and why? That's super. To me, that's super obvious. If you know me, my favorite time of year is fall. When everything starts getting colder, my birthday's the week of Thanksgiving. I love Halloween. I like to do all the fun arts and crafts stuff and dressing up and the spooky shit. I mean, I don't really like spooky stuff, but I like decorating and doing like Halloween themed things. So that's my favorite time of year when it starts to actually get cold and you can start wearing like your sweaters and your boots and scarves and stuff. Because I'm from Boston, so I actually like the seasons. I actually like it when it gets colder. And I think this time in Florida, this time this year, it's been way too hot. Like humidity, like crazy. I don't know what the fuck's been going on. So next question. All right. Next question. What is the most recent thing you bought? The most recent thing I bought was I think it was food. I mean, when we talk about thing, what are we talking about? I mean, I guess the recent thing I bought was I re-upped on my perfume. I bought Burberry, the Burberry scent that I like. So I guess that would be something that we read up on that I bought recently. The last time I cried. The last time I cried, I've been crying a lot. Like ever since my last pregnancy, my emotions get really like I'm sensitive. So now I cry about a lot of things because I'm very, I guess, emotional. I'm a mom and I've been through death and experienced it myself. So I think a lot of things make me cry, which is funny because I used to make fun of my mom all the time and call her a crybaby, but now I do the same thing. And now I do the same thing. So it's kind of funny that I made fun of my mom for doing the same thing I do now. So it just goes to show you. Next question. Let's see. This is a dumb question. It says, have you ever counted to 1,000? Never. Never have I ever. I mean, I think the furthest I've gone is like counting money, but no, I've never counted to 1,000, like each individual number. That would be freaking crazy. Who would have time for that? Okay, next question. Oh, this is a funny one. Do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? So I don't really care if the closet door is open or not. I honestly don't care if that door is open or not when it comes to the closet, but my husband gets really anal about that, so he makes me close the closet door all the time, but right before we go to bed. So that's actually a funny question. Next question. The other question is, have you ever cried because you were so happy? Yes, I actually have. When my friend announced that she was having a baby, I was on the Zoom call when she did the gender reveal and I cried. When she called me and told me that she was first pregnant, I cried. Maybe because I said I was sensitive nowadays, like everything makes me cry. But I thought that was a really special thing. She included me in her, you know, her new family that she's building. She included me. And, I knew the journey that she went through to get to where she is right now. So it was so beautiful that she got to that time where now she can experience having a baby. And that's where we're at with her right now. So I cried because of that. And that was recent too. Next question. So it says, what language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? Um, I've always wanted to talk Spanish. Now, I took Spanish in high school. I had Spanish friends. I lived in like Kissimmee, like I said, little BBL, Puerto Rico, but I never picked up the language to be fluent in it. And I always thought that if I did, I would have been like a weapon because I would have been able to like catch people in their shit. Like, yeah, you can't tell me that. Even though I said I could catch on to things, you really don't know everything. So I'm like, yeah, motherfuckers. All right, next question. Um, how do you spell the color gray? Do you spell it Grey? Grey? Or do you spell it Gray? Okay, so for the longest time, no, I know the difference. I know the difference. So the difference between gray and gray. So Grey, how do you spell gray? So I spell it Gray because that's the color gray. And when you're saying gray as Grey, that's like a person's name, I believe. That's not because the other one's the color. So next question. So it says, what's the last compliment you got? At my new job is very nice, and every time I go in there, they compliment my hair, my outfit, my shoes, my nails. They're always complimenting me in some way. So I'm like, thank you guys. You guys are sweet. Next question. What's the closest thing to you that is blue? My pillows. My throw pillows on my couch are blue. All four of them. It's kind of a basic question. Next question. Okay, what comes to mind when I say tomato? Tomato, tomato, potato. Um, that's really what comes tomato. When I hear tomato, boo, tomato. That's what I hear. Next question. Next question. All right. Do you like pineapple on pizza? Unpopular opinion. Yes, I do. I never liked it growing up, and my mom actually bought that when we would buy pizza, she would always get the pineapple pizza, and we'd always make her do like half because nobody else would eat it. So I'm like, what in the hell? Now I get it. Like the sweet and savory with the tomato sauce. I eat pineapple on pizza. Call me weird, call me what you want, but I like pineapple on pizza. Next question. Let's see. What are the colors of your walls? My walls are white. We have a white and gray aesthetic and white countertops and stuff. Gray furniture, my blue throw pillows. It's a very like modern, clean kind of look. Thanks to my husband, my interior designer. He definitely has good taste. Next question. All right. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Oh shit. I'd rather not be attacked by nothing, but if I had to, dang, I don't know what's gonna kill me faster, the bees or the bear. Because too much bee stings, you can probably like get an allergic reaction. But a bear could fuck you up in like one swing. I don't know. I'm leaning towards the bees. Because you can kind of outrun the bees. To outrun a bear, you kind of had to be like MacGyver. But let's go with the bees. Next question. All right. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? If I had buried treasure, I want to hide it in like a really like unique place. Ooh, Yellowstone. I'd hide it somewhere in Yellowstone because it's one of like the most active places since the active volcano. And who knows who would go there? Who would be brave enough to go there just to get some treasure? Stir up some controversy. Next question. All right, next question. What's your favorite kind of sandwich? My favorite kind of sandwich is what I get from Publix. I get a pub sub. I get a turkey, tomato, garlic pickles on white bread with Swiss cheese, not toasted because I like to heat it up and have the cheese melt. I don't like the crunchy toastedness all the time because it's too hard sometimes for me. So I prefer that. Next question. And no lettuce too because I don't like lettuce. Okay. Do you enjoy watching musicals? Enjoy watching musicals. Yes, I do, but it depends. Like, if it's a classic movie or a movie that I know that I'm like interested in, then yes. But if not, like I should watch Wicked, but I didn't watch Wicked. Um, The Lion King, like the remastered one with the live action animals was cool, but a little too much singing. Aladdin, the remastered one with Will Smith was really good. That singing was cool. Um, Grease is always a classic with the musicals. So, yeah, it depends on what the musical is. Next question. Let's see what they got for me. What do you think is the best name? What is the best name? I don't know. The best name? Nathan. Nathan is the best name. Next question. Let's see. Okay. What were you doing 30 minutes ago? 30 minutes ago, I was watching Bad Boys, the last one, Bad Boys Forever or something, and I was eating the leftover foods from what I did at work today. I went to a taste testing and we were tasting Thanksgiving foods, and I got to bring some home. So I got to share with my husband, and I had him taste test the food with me and try it out. So that was pretty cool. All right, next question. Who was the last person you sent a text message to? Um, Probably Nathan's daycare, because Danny picked me up, texted me he was outside, and then we went to go pick up Nathan at his daycare, and I text the staff to let them know that I'm on the way so they can have him ready to go and pack up all his stuff. And I don't think I've texted anybody else since then. All right, next question. What is your favorite number and why? My favorite number is the number 25. And that's because it's the date, the number of my birthday, 11/25/91. I think 25 is a good number. A lot of things that I do with the number 25. It's like my good luck number. So I like that number. Next question. All right. What TV movie character would you be if you could be anyone? If I could be a TV movie character, dang. It's kind of weird. I don't want to be like nobody. I'm good being me. There's nobody that I really want to like be like. I know some people like admire TV, movie personality people and like they want to be like them, dress like them, look like them. I really don't care to do all of that. I just enjoyed the movie that I'm watching or the TV show that I'm watching. It's not even about that sometimes. So, yeah, nobody really. There's no TV movie character I would be. All right, next question. All right, potatoes. Baked, mashed, roasted, or fried? If I had to choose, I like baked potatoes and I like mashed potatoes. Fried potatoes are is like fries. And like roasted potato, I don't really like roasted potatoes. I would say baked or mashed definitely is my range of potatoes. If I do eat potatoes, because I don't eat all that starch. That was weird. They ended the questions with the baked potato, mashed potato question. So, I guess that wraps it up for the questions. Well, those were pretty fun and interesting, I guess. They were like random. Let's see what else is on YouTube. 30 questions no, you've never been asked. Okay, we just looked at that one. Let's see. Let's see. Start with your name of what is that? All right, let's see what else. I can find a couple more questions. Uh, let's see. Can you pass a high school quiz? I hope so. Are you smarter than a high schooler? That's funny. Let's not do that. I think I'll do like this general knowledge quiz next time. But yeah, I mean, this podcast is so you can get to know me and do some random stuff. I'm gonna get into like getting people on, but slow build, it's a slow burn. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for getting to know me. Those random questions were definitely random, but I hope you got a little bit more insight to like my thoughts. I hope you guys are having a great day, a fabulous day, not just a great day, a fabulous day. And don't forget to follow on my Spotify and all my social media pages, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and comment down below. Let me know if this was like something you got to know more about me, if you had anything I should do, um, and just any feedback in general. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for listening. This is Pages and Perspectives. Navi out.